distinguished leaders present, captains of industry, our governor of Nakuru County, the Jumbo AAA SEZ team, and Kenyans. Good morning, or is it good afternoon, and welcome. I thank you all for making it here today for a very special event in a very special place. A few months ago, while I presided over a function here, an announcement was made that on the 24th of April, this function would happen. It then did not look like a reality. And because Jumbo kept their part of the bargain, I decided I'm also going to keep my part of the bargain and be here. And we have gathered here to welcome a new investor in our special economic zone. And this is significant in the following ways. Number one, the increase of new enterprises in our special economic and export processing zones is a very strong signal of investor confidence in Kenya and as a trading and investment destination, and also of the positive effect of our policy and regulatory environment in attracting local and foreign investors. And that is why today we celebrate Jumbo. I remember a year and a half ago, when we were in NAKURU County, many people were in doubt as to whether this industrial city would be a reality. I think we can confidently tell them today, we meant what we said, we've kept our word, and the first investor has opened doors in Naivasha. In fact, outside at the river, in all our special economic zones, Naivasha has become the first in the last couple of years to open its doors as a special economic zone. Number two, the investor we are welcoming today, Jumbo Africa Auto Auction SEZ Limited, is a unique investor undertaking a new kind of enterprise in a very different way. It is the first Japanese car auction in Africa. That deserves commendation. It is also utilizing both physical and online competitive platforms to revolutionize the car purchasing experience for millions of buyers. Henceforth, buyers in Kenya, East Africa, and the whole continent will be able to choose a wide variety of vehicles ranging from cars and trucks to motorcycles and specialty vehicles, as well as machinery, mechanical appliances, vehicle parts, work trucks, and handling equipment. In addition to the benefit of unparalleled access and variety, buyers will also use the Kenya shilling as a trading currency and can participate from the comfort of their homes. I know some very good work has gone on with the dollar, but you may not even need to use the dollar in this facility. So with your Kenya shilling, you don't have to struggle with finding out what the exchange rate is. Further, competitive bidding will guarantee lower prices, enhancing the savings that buyers will accrue compared with traditional purchasing and car importation processes. The positive impact of Jumbo Africa Auction SEZ Limited does not end there. Because of competitive pricing, high demand for vehicles will stimulate our auto parts industry and overall activity in the automotive sector, leading to the expansion of the overall economy and the introduction and adoption of emerging technologies in not just the vehicle space or the automotive space, but globally across all the other sectors. In other words, with a steady increase in new entrants and broadening of the sectors represented here in Naivasha, our Special Economic Zone program is coming of age, vindicating its driving vision of mobilizing and leveraging private investment as the primary driver of economic growth in our country. By targeting both domestic and foreign direct investment, the Special Economic Zone program aims to radically increase employment, significantly grow exports, substantially enhance supply chain spillovers and new technologies, and of course boost Kenya's foreign exchange earnings. Each of these outcomes is a critical strategic objective of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda, which makes special economic zones the focal arena of competitiveness and productivity. The arrival of new investments and the inauguration of new industries and enterprises reflect the impact of our international measures and intentional strategies and interventions to enhance the ease of doing business and improve the business environment in Kenya, and specifically listening to the governor in NAKURU County. In particular, the Special Economic Zone program represents a dedicated package of highly appealing fiscal, infrastructural, procedural, and regulatory incentives which have led to the steady rise in Kenya's global appeal as an investment destination. Those who follow international events will record that last year, Kenya was rated as the best investment destination in 2024. And so that you know that that is not just a story, before the end of this year, yet another vehicle assembler will be in this zone. They are already concluding paperwork to make sure that we will start producing electric vehicles here in Naivasha for our market and also for the regional market. Let me also say here that in recognition of the central place this facility is going to play, we concluded last Friday the purchase of an additional 5,000 acres to be made part of this Naivasha industrial city. And let me also record that this morning, before I came here, we were concluding a conversation between Microsoft of the US, G42 of the United Arab Emirates, and EcoCloud of Kenya, an investment of $1 billion that is going to happen in this Naivasha area. We will be making a further announcement next month on that investment in data centers that will be powered by green energy. Let me also state here, for the benefit of my good friend Ambassador Ken of Japan, that while I was with him in Japan earlier this year, the conversation we had about another investment of close to $100 million or 13 billion Kenyan shillings using steam available in Olkaria under the Olkaria 7 program. We have now concluded that process. And Ken, I want to report to you that the steam will now be made available and the investment will become a reality. We will be generating additional power using the facility that we have obtained from our friends in Japan. And I want to thank you also for the 1.8 billion that you have made available for our last mile program to be able to connect more Kenyans onto the grid. I also want to say that NAKURU County is going to be among the counties that will benefit from that last mile program. Attractive tax incentives, high quality infrastructure, simplified business procedures and regulations, as well as value chain integration and the promotion of expanded market access for goods produced in the zone as some of the compelling features of this competitive incentive package. With this and more attractive amenities, the Naivasha Special Economic Zone is poised to make a strong contribution to the transformation of Kenya's competitiveness, owing to its close proximity to Olkaria geothermal electricity generation complex. The availability of low-cost power tariffs significantly reduces the cost of doing business. The zone itself occupies about 100 acres, and as I have told you, we are expanding that by another 5,000 acres. And we are going to ensure that we complete with a whole dedicated logistics area, cluster areas to support SMEs. And today I am also going to launch the first 1,000 housing units and associated amenities here in Naivasha. We're going to have a shopping center, we're going to have a school, we are going to have a hospital, because this zone is going to represent the future. And we want those who come here to invest, to have a place for them to live and their workers to live as well. And we are in collaboration with Nakuru County on making sure that this becomes a reality. This is part of the government of Kenya's commitment to actualize the strategy of developing the Naivasha Special Economic Zone into a fully fledged industrial city, as I have said. Consequently, we have set aside land that is adequate. We're also going to provide other infrastructure facilities, including water, as has been mentioned by the governor here, and the road framework that is going to be built around here. Already, we have 1.5 kilometers of internal roads that have been constructed, as well as inland container depot, with a capacity of handling 100,000 units equivalent to 20 foot container, which in turn is connected both to the standard gauge railway and also our meter gauge railway. This will ensure that the logistics around this zone are superior. Further, a comprehensive system of essential utilities have been developed in the zone, including adequate on-site and off-site water reservoirs, storage tanks, and pipelines. It is also noteworthy that the zone has been configured to support the attainment of environmental, social, and governance standards by facilitating green energy initiatives. As such, the Naivasha Economic Zone, and indeed our overall Special Economic Zone program, is supportive and attractive to green manufacturing industries and aligned with the broader sustainability goals. The Special Economic Zone in Naivasha and around Kenya, and as you've been informed, we are developing another 7 special economic zones. So those who thought that there will be a competition between Naivasha and Dongokundu need to be informed that aside from this facility, we are also doing another special economic zone in Egerton, in Nakuru, one in Eldoret, one in Busia, one in Sagana, one in Murang'a, and of course, we have started the process of expanding Dongokundu with the support of our Japanese friends. It is the natural destination for millions of well-educated, highly skilled, motivated, and dedicated young men and women who are ready to work in enterprises within the special economic zones and all the amenities that come with it. It is also located in a country which is well established as a regional and constitutional hub for trade, investment, and services, and strategically located to serve as the gateway to the East Africa, Central Africa, and to the continent at large. It is further situated within close proximity of the Silicon Savannah, the home of Africa's most advanced ICT innovation and development hub right here at the river. Finally, the SEZ is served by a countrywide network of well-developed road infrastructure, including one that we committed ourselves to building between Nairobi and Nakuru, dualing that road. We are well on course. And it is my plan that before the end of this year, we begin the launch and construction of the dualing of the road between Nairobi and Nakuru, all the way to Eldoret and possibly to Malaba. In the spirit of continuous improvement, the government is undertaking the review of the legal, policy, and regulatory frameworks in respect of special economic zones to further deepen our capacity to create attractive opportunities for both domestic and foreign direct investors and investments. In short, Kenya is the best home for your investment, and Naivasha is the best location for your enterprise. Our journey to becoming our region's and Africa's economic and industrial powerhouse is underway. I suspect that maybe Governor Susan may have talked to my speechwriter. We are encouraged by your presence here and inspired by your decision to invest in our economic transformation. To all the investors that are here, welcome to Kenya, welcome to Naivasha, and welcome to the future. And welcome to the side that is making strides in the right direction. I wish all of you success in all the work that you're doing. I also want to affirm that as part of the wider strategy of making Kenya a competitive destination, we are continuously reviewing our working relationship with all the agencies, with all the counties, refining our policy, regulatory, and legal regimes to make sure that they are in tandem with the requirements of the present. And we are going to be leveraging on technology to facilitate faster delivery of government service, faster delivery of and facilitating enterprise, business, and investment as a way of making sure that Kenya keeps being ahead of the curve as we go into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jumbo Africa Auto Action Naivasha Special Economic Zone facility is now officially opened. Congratulations. Thank you very much. God bless.